Welcome to the Upper St. Clair Natatorium to watch Upper St. Clair swim North Allegheny. It's not a meet for a section title, but it's a really exciting meet nonetheless. Can't wait to watch. We're going to kick off today with the girls' 200-yard medley relay. In Heat 1, in lane 1, we have Upper St. Clair. Sorry about that. It looks like it's going to be just one heat. As I said, lane 1, Upper St. Clair, Freya Kyle, Evie Sullivan, Serena Krishnaswamy, and Sophia Montoya. In lane 3, Upper St. Clair, we have Lily Bernard, Amanda Adar, Rachel Fibby, and Clara Senchashak. Lane 5, North Allegheny, Lexi Sundgren, Natalie Sens, Ella Ogden, and Quinn Frost. And lane 7, North Allegheny, Greta Mott, Haley Miller, Vivian Lee, and Kara Mim. Lane 8, North Allegheny, Lily Corville, Carissa Jones, Madison Wasilko, and Sarah Gunnett. First time that North Allegheny has come to Upper St. Clair to swim in at least a decade. So it's really exciting. We can show off our new pool and give everybody the opportunity to swim with our 8 lanes. This meet is especially exciting for Upper St. Clair, the boys, because North Allegheny lost its first dual meet in over 10 years on Tuesday night. So there's an opening here. We're going to see what our boys can do. It should be a very, very exciting meet. Okay, it looks like they worked out their technical difficulties and we're ready to get started with the girls' medley relay. Once again, in lane 1 we have Upper St. Clair. Lane 3 we have Upper St. Clair. Lane 5, North Allegheny. Lane 7, North Allegheny. And lane 8, North Allegheny. So the easiest way to look at it is one side of the pool is Upper St. Clair on the right, the 2 right lanes, the 3 left lanes are all North Allegheny. North Allegheny, Lexi Sundgren's out to a fast start on the 50 backstroke. She's going to be handing off to Natalie Sens to breaststroke for North Allegheny. Lane 7, Greta Mott hands off to Haley Miller. Lane 3, Lily Bernard hands off to Amanda Adar. Lane 8, Lily Corville to Carissa Jones. And lane 1, Freya Kyle to Evie Sullivan. North Allegheny's continued to keep its lead with Natalie Sens swimming breaststroke. And it looks like Amanda has started to catch up with Haley Miller. Over in lane 7, Haley Miller just handed off to Vivian Lee. Amanda handed off to Rachel Fibby. And out in the lead for North Allegheny, we have Ella Ogden swimming fly. Battling for 4th between lane 8, we have Madison Wasilko and Serena Krishnaswamy in lane 1. Ella Ogden handed off to Quinn Frost, who'll be finishing up the freestyle leg for North Allegheny in lane 3. But Clara Senchashak is doing her best to catch up with Kara Mim over in lane 7. Followed closely by Sarah Gunnett and Sophia Montoya. North Allegheny finishes in first with a 1:47.21. And that'll be a new pool record for Upper St. Clair. Congratulations, North Allegheny, on a new pool record. In second place, we have North Allegheny's B team with a 1:53.65. In third place, we have Upper St. Clair with a 1:56.39. We have North Allegheny, 2 minutes, 0.20 in fourth, and Upper St. Clair in fifth with a 2:04.04. Now we have event 2, the boys' 200-yard medley relay. In Heat 1, lane 1, we have Upper St. Clair, led off by Boshi Dong, Alex Petkoff, Noah Levine, and Luis Quiroga Castaneda. Lane 3, Upper St. Clair, led off in the backstroke by Topher Bishop, followed by Patrick Benedict, Colby Bernard, and Whit Burns. And in lane 5, North Allegheny, led off by Marco Kasanovich, followed by Riley Williams, Nico Jacobs Alicorn, and Josh Verdi. Looks like North Allegheny is off to a good start. Marco Kasanovich flips first, followed closely by Topher Bishop and Boshi Dong. Marco is going to hand off to Riley Williams for the breaststroke. Topher will to Patrick Benedict, and Boshi Dong to Alex Petkoff. We have Riley Williams with a slight lead over Patrick Benedict. The Patrick's closing in on him fast. We'll see if he can catch him in the second 25. And Alex Petkoff in third for Upper St. Clair. It looks like Patrick Benedict's going to catch him. Should be a really exciting fly leg. Patrick's going to hand off to Colby Bernard and Riley Williams to Nico Jacobs Alicorn. Good start by Colby. The two are now neck and neck. Looks like they'll touch at about the same time. Could come down to the freestyle leg here. Looks like Colby's managed to pull out a slight lead. This should be really exciting. Colby will hand off to Whit Burns. Well, Nico will hand off to Josh Birdie. Good start for North Allegheny for Josh Birdie. But it looks like Whit Burns may be able to pull out a slight lead. And it looks like he's got this race. Great swim. First place goes to Upper St. Clair with a 1:44.25. Second place to North Allegheny, 1:45.16. And third place will go to Upper St. Clair as well. Luis Quiroga Castaneda is finishing with a 1:58.15. Great swimming, guys. As I said, this is going to be an exciting meet. I think every heat's going to have really exciting races. This is what swimming's all about. Heat 2, Lane 1, Upper St. Clair, Alexei Shabanoff, followed by Will Perham, Andrew White, and Ethan Lazinski. Lane 3, Upper St. Clair, led off by Ganesh Sivaramakrishnan, followed by Josh Matheny, Daniel Wang, and Matthew Zukowski. Lane 5, North Allegheny, led off by William Gao, Jacob McCarron, Tyler Teppo, and Ben Gavrin. And Lane 7, North Allegheny, led off by Owen Williams, followed by Wyatt Corbel, Hayden Klein, and Matthew Turzai. Looks like Ganesh is off to a terrific start for Upper St. Clair in Lane 3, followed by William Gao. And a close race for third between Owen Williams and Alexei Shabanoff. Ganesh hands off to Josh Matheny, and William Gao hands off to Jacob McCarron. And the third place remains a tight race between Wyatt Corbel and Will Perham. Look, McMatheny is going to touch first, hand off to Daniel Wang for Upper St. Clair, McCarron to Tyler Tipo for North Allegheny. Third place remains a very close race. Now Hayden Klein dove in and Andrew White for the fly. Daniel Wang hands off to Matthew Zukowski for Upper St. Clair. They're maintaining their lead. We'll see if Ben Gavrin from North Allegheny can catch him. Once again, third place remains an incredibly tight race between Matthew Turzai and Ethan Lazinski. Not sure if they can see each other. They're on opposite sides of the pool, but they are almost neck and neck. Great job, Upper St. Clair wins with a 1:34.05, followed by North Allegheny, 1:37.78. North Allegheny then in third. Close race with a 1:40.74, and in fourth place, Upper St. Clair with a 1:42.22. Great swimming, guys. Followed next, we have the girls' 200-yard freestyle. There will be one heat. Lane 1, Kat Marchando, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Michaela Tappo, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Abby Rakowski, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Molly Smyers, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Taylor Connor, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Delaney Kennedy, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Sophia Schlichting, Upper St. Clair. And lane 8, Madeline Harris, North Allegheny.
Sophia Schlichting. And in lane 8 for North Allegheny, Madeline Harris.
This should be another really exciting race.
How do you think you look?
This should be a really exciting race, especially as Molly Smyers and Taylor Connors were 1-2 at Whitfields last year in the 200 free. So it should be two of our best 200 freestylers in the Whitfields facing off. And with the other girls equally as competitive, should be a very, very fast race. At the start, we have Taylor Connor and Molly Smyers neck and neck, followed very closely by Abby Rakowski and Michaela Teppo. Remember, this is an 8-lane race. A lot can change. Taylor and Molly remaining, they flipped about the same time, less than a tenth, 200ths between them at that turn. Abby Rakowski remains right in the mix, as does Lainey Kennedy and Soph Schlichting. And I apologize, it looks like Madeline Harris is actually not swimming in this race today. In the tight race for 4th, we also have Michaela Teppo. Looks like Delaney Kennedy's begun to pull up and may get tighten up the race for 3rd with Abby Rakowski. While Molly Smyers and Taylor Connor remain neck and neck. This could be a preview of a race we may see at Whitfields in a couple of weeks in this very same pool. Looks like Taylor Connors at the 150 mark has pulled slightly ahead. She's about a second and a half ahead of Molly. With Abby Rakowski pulling in at 3rd, she's now about a body length ahead of the 4th place race between Sophia Schlichting and Delaney Kennedy. Great swimming by all of the girls. Michaela Teppo is in 5th with Kat Marchando, or in 6th with Kat Marchando in 7th. Looks like this is going to be Taylor Connors' race with a 152.13 and a new pool record. Great job, Taylor. Followed in 2nd place by Molly Smyers with a 153.85, also under the pool record. And Abby Rakowski with a 155.66. In 4th place, we have Soph Schlichting with a 159.32, just ahead of Delaney Kennedy with a 159.62. Exciting swimming, great swimming, girls. Up next, we have the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we have Matthew Fibby, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Elliot Maravich, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Ethan Neal, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Zachary Jubek, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Josh Matheny, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Stuart Messer, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Max Shipley, Upper St. Clair. And lane 8, Ethan Birdie, North Allegheny.
Upper St. Clair, Matthew Fibby. In lane 2 for North Allegheny, Elliot Maravich.
Okay, the boys are off. Once again, we have Fibby in lane 1, Maravich in 2, Neal in 3, Jubik in 4, Matheny in 5, Messer in 6, Shipley in 7, Birdie in 8. Taking it out, we have Ethan Neal in the lead coming into the first 50, followed by Josh Matheny and Elliot Maravich. Looks like Matheny has started to catch up with Neal, but in the middle, Zachary Jubek is right in there. He's followed closely by Elliot Maravich and Stuart Messer. Max Shipley is pulled into a tight race for fourth. John Matheny has a little bit of a lead, but it looks like he's being caught by Zachary Jubek and Ethan Neal. At the next turn, though, they have a 75 left now, 3 lanes left. Very close race. Josh Matheny just flipped with Zachary Jubek. Looks like it's going to be a close race for first between the two swimmers. Ethan Neal's right in there. Looks like this race is going to go to North Allegheny and Zachary Jubek. Zachary Jubek, 145.94. Second place, 146 to Matheny. Third place, Ethan Neal, 147.87. Fourth place, Stuart Messer, 150.78. Fifth place, Max Shipley, 151.27. Sixth place, Elliot Maravich, 152.77. Sixth place, Ethan Birdie. Seventh place, Ethan Birdie, 154.16. And eighth place, Matthew Fibby with a 156.04. Next up, we have the girls' 200-yard individual medley. In lane 2, we have Brooke Linsky from North Allegheny. Lane 3, Freya Kyle, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Olivia Kissow, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Lily Bernard, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Isabella Dietz, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Emily Whiteford, Upper St. Clair. And lane 8, Carissa Jones, North Allegheny. We have Olivia Kissow out to a lead on the fly, just ahead of Isabel Dietz and Brooke Galinsky. Racing for fourth right now, we have Freya Kyle, Lily Bernard, Emily Whiteford, and Carissa Jones. Turning to the backstroke, Olivia Kissow maintains a slight lead over Isabella Dietz, followed closely by Brooke Linsky.
Thank you.
Lily Bernard right now is in fourth, followed by Freya Kyle, Carissa Jones, and Emily Whiteford. As they turn to the breaststroke, the race remains close between Isabella Dietz and Olivia Kissow. And it looks like the race for third has become much closer, with Brooke Linsky, Lily Bernard, and Carissa Jones, all racing for third place right now. As they turn to freestyle and coming home, Olivia Kissow retains a slight lead over Isabella Dietz. In third place, we have Brooke Linsky in lane 2. And a close race for fourth between Lily Bernard and Carissa Jones, with Freya Kyle in 7th and Emily Whiteford in 8th. So Isabella Dietz won the race, 2:25 flat, followed by Olivia Kissow, 2:26.12. Third place went to Brooke Linsky, with fourth going to Lily Bernard with a 2:25.20. And I apologize, the board keeps resetting the times. But great swimming, girls. Coming up, we have the boys' 200-yard individual medley. In first place, we have Pavel Shabanow. Lane 2, David Shee. Lane 3, Andrew White. Lane 4, Timothy Compton. Lane 5, Jason Zhang. Lane 6, Jacob Yarosh. Lane 7, Will Perham, and Lane 8, Owen Williams.
Jason Zhang. In lane 6 for Allegheny, Jacob Yards. In lane 7 for Percent.
Off to a good start. All of the boys are more or less neck and neck at this point. Tim Compton turning first with a slight lead in the fly over Andrew White and Jason Zhang. David Shees right in the mix as well. And lanes 6, 7, and 8 between Jacob Uraj, Will Perham, and Owen Williams remains a tight race with Pavel Shavanoff right in there too over in lane 1. With the turn to backstroke, it looks like Jason Zhang is pulling out a slight lead over Tim Compton. Andrew White and David Shee remain neck and neck. And Will Perham and Jacob Uraj are right in the mix as well. Could come down to the breaststroke leg. Jason Zhang remains in the lead, as they turn to breaststroke. Tim Compton, Andrew White, David Shee, Will Perham, and Jacob Uraj are all right in there. This is an incredibly close race between the top 6 swimmers. And between Pavel Shavanoff and Owen Williams, there's a race going on as well. Okay, no one really broke out in the breaststroke. Jason Zhang and Tim Compton looks like they're going to turn at about the same time. Tim may have pulled a slight lead. Will Perham moved into third, followed very closely by Andrew White, David Shee, and Jacob Uraj. Looks like Tim Compton's got a lot left in the tank. He's bringing it home really hard in the freestyle. With Andrew White and Jason Zhang racing for second. David Shee right in the mix. The race goes to Tim Compton with a 1:57.83. Second place, we have Andrew White with a 2 minutes, .33. Third place, Jacob Uraj, 2 minutes, 78. Fourth place, Jason Zhang, 2:01.01. Fifth place, Will Perham, 2:01.36. Sixth place, David Shee, 2:01.47. Seventh place, Pavel Shavanoff, 2:08.16. And eighth place, Owen Williams, 2:11.52.
This is not going well.
Next up, we have the girls 50 freestyle. In lane 1, we have Sophia Montoya. Lane 2, Lexi Sundgren. Lane 3, Rachel Fibby. Lane 4, Quinn Frost. Lane 5, Caitlin Connor. Lane 6, Natalie Sen. Lane 7, Clara Senchashak. And lane 8, Kendall Haynes.
Lexi Sundgren. In lane 3 for Percent Claire.
Girls are off. Once again, this is a race all about the start and the turn. And right now, it's a very close race between all the middle lanes, with lane 6, Natalie Sens, flipping first, followed very closely with Caitlin Connor. It looks like Caitlin Connor's got her on the wall, and that she's maybe able to pull out first place. Not sure if she sees Lexi Sundgren over in 2. Up, the race went to Caitlin Connor, 23.79. Second place, Natalie Sens, 23.94. Third place, Lexi Sundgren, 24.49. Fourth place, Quinn Frost, 24.92. And Caitlin Connors with her 23.79 has a new pool record. Congratulations, Caitlin. Great swimming. Back to the order of finish. Fifth place, Rachel Fibby, 25.56. Sixth place, Clara Senchashak, 26.38. Seventh place, Kendall Haynes, 27.96. And eighth place, Sophia Montoya, 28.52. Next up, we've got the boys, 50-yard freestyle. Lane 1, we have Ethan Lazinski, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Wyatt Corville, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Daniel Wang, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Jacob McCarron, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Ryan Senchashak, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Matthew Turzai, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Matt Visikovsky, Upper St. Clair. And in lane 8, Jake Reckenmacher, North Allegheny. And the boys are off for the 50 freestyle. It's looking like Jacob McCarron had the fastest start. He's into the wall first, followed very closely by Ryan Senchachak. We'll see if Ryan can catch him on the second 25. And Daniel Wang. Actually, this is a very close race, almost two. Well, looks like Jacob McCarron got it, 21.94. Followed in second place by Ryan Senchachak, 22.13. Ryan tied with Matthew Turzai, who also went 22.13. In fourth place, we have Daniel Wang, 22.33. Fifth place, Wyatt Corville, 22.6. Sixth place, Matt Buzakovsky, 23.39. Seventh place, Ethan Lazinski, 23.61. And in eighth place, we have, Jake Reckenmacher with a 24.87. Great swimming. We are now going to move on to the diving portion of the meet. Apologize for the break. We now have started the diving portion of the meet. The scores on the last dive are 5.5, 6.0, and 5.5. Next up, we have Upper St. Clair's Addison Burnett. Addison will be diving a reverse dive pike. And scores are 5.0, 5.5, and 7.0.
Next up for North Allegheny, Zoe Kai.
Zoe Kai will be diving next for North Allegheny.
Reverse dive pike, degree of difficulty.
Zoe will be doing a reverse dive pike. Zoe's scores are 7.5, 7.5, and 8.5.
Up next for North Allegheny, Maya Ennis.
Maya Ennis will be diving next for North Allegheny.
Reverse dive pike.
Maya will be doing a reverse dive pike. Maya's scores 8.5, 7.0, and 8.0.
Up next for North Allegheny, Alex Palermo.
Alex Palermo will start off the boys diving for North Allegheny
One somersault tuck, degree of
with a reverse one somersault tuck. Alex's scores are 3.5, 4.0, and 4.0. We have Upper St. Clair's Sam Levy diving next
302C, reverse one somersault tuck, degree of difficulty.
with a reverse one somersault tuck. scores are 5.0, 5.0, and 5.5.
Up next for North Allegheny, Lucas Rogers. Dive
Lucas Rogers will be diving next for for North Allegheny.
Degree of difficulty 1.8.
Lucas' scores are 4.0, 4.5, and 4.0.
Our last diver in round one.
Our final diver for round one is Will Schneck for North Allegheny.
Dive 301B, reverse dive pike, degree of difficulty 1.7.
He will be doing a reverse dive pike. His scores are 7.0, 7.0, and 8.5. Starting round two, we have Ava diving for North Allegheny.
Forward 1.5 somersault.
Ava will be doing a forward 1.5 somersault pike. Ava's scores are 5.5, 6.0, and 5.5. Our next diver is Upper St. Clair's Kate Petkoff.
02C, reverse 1 somersault tuck.
Kate will be doing a reverse 1 somersault tuck. Kate's scores are 6.0, 5.5, and 5.5.
Up next for North Allegheny is Maddie.
We have Maddie diving next for North Allegheny,
1.5 somersault pike.
doing a forward 1.5 somersault pike.
Everything's still looking good and sounding good.
7.0.
Maddie's scores are 7.0, 6.5, and 6.5.
St. Clair's Addison.
We have Addison diving next for Upper St. Clair.
Forward 1.5 somersault.
Addison will be doing a forward 1.5 somersault pike. Addison's scores are 5.5, 5.5, and 7.0.
Forward 2.5 somersault tuck. Degree of difficulty.
Maya will be doing a forward 1.5 somersault tuck.
6 1/2.
The scores were 8 1/2, 7 1/2, and 6 1/2. We're going to round 2, or the second round of diving for the boys. And it looks like we may be having some technical difficulty, which is why there is a small break going on right now.
6 1/2.
Kicking off the boys round, we have Alex from North Allegheny.
Somersault tuck, degree of difficulty.
He will be doing a forward 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Alex's scores are 5, 4 1/2, and 4 1/2. We have Sam Levy diving next for Upper St. Clair.
Forward 2 somersault tuck.
He's doing a forward 2 somersault tuck. Scores were 6, 5 1/2, 6.
Up next, North Allegheny is Lucas.
Diving next for North Allegheny, we have Lucas. Lucas will be doing a forward 2 somersault tuck.
Point 2.
Scores are 6 1/2, 6 1/2, and 6 1/2. Next up, we have North Allegheny's diver
Is Will. Dive 105B. Forward 2 1/2 somersault.
who will be doing a forward 2 1/2 somersault pike. Are 7 1/2, 6, 5 1/2. Kicking off round 3 of diving.
Third dive for North Allegheny's Ava.
It'll be Ava diving for North Allegheny.
Back dive straight, degree of difficulty.
She'll be doing a back drive straight. Ava's scores are 6 1/2, 7, 7.
Up next, Upper St. Clair's Kate. Dive 1
We have Kate diving next for Upper St. Clair.
forward 1 1/2 somersault pike, degree of difficulty.
Kate will be doing a forward 1 1/2 somersault pike. Kate's scores are 1 1/2, 1 1/2, and 1 1/2.
For North Allegheny, Maddie.
We have Maddie diving next for North Allegheny,
4C, forward 2 somersault tuck, degree of difficulty.
doing a forward 2 somersault tuck. Scores are 4, 4 1/2, 3 1/2.
Next from St. Clair's, Addison.
We have Addison.
4C, forward 2 somersault tuck.
Addison's third dive will be a forward 2 somersault tuck. Addison's scores are 5, 5, 5 1/2.
Forward 2 1/2 somersault.
We have Zoe diving next for North Allegheny with a forward dive. And I apologize, it was a forward 2 somersault dive. I apologize, I did not quite catch what our announcer had said. Her scores are 6 1/2, 5 1/2, 6.
Third dive for Maya from North Allegheny is dive 203.
We have Maya diving for North Allegheny.
1 1/2 somersault.
She'll be doing a back 1 1/2 somersault pike. Maya's scores are 7 1/2, 6 1/2, and 6 1/2.
Up next from North Allegheny is Alex.
We have Alex starting off round 3 for the boys.
Back 1 somersault, 1/2.
Alex will be doing a back 1 somersault with a 1/2 twist.
3, degree of difficulty 1.
Alex scores are 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2. We have Sam Levy for Upper St. Clair diving next.
0 to 5C. Forward 2 1/2 somersault.
He's doing a forward 2 1/2 somersault tuck. His scores were 4, 4, 4. Following Sam, we have Lucas from North Allegheny,
Forward 2 1/2.
who's doing a forward 2 1/2 somersault tuck. Lucas' scores were 5, 4, 5.
Last dive of the
The
third.
final diver in round 3 is Will.
C. Back 2 somersault tuck.
He's doing a back 2 somersault tuck.
0.
Will's scores are 6, 5 1/2, 5. Round 4 will begin with Ava from North Allegheny
Reverse 1 somersault tuck. Degree
doing a reverse 1 somersault tuck.
6.
Ava's scores are 5.5, 5.5, 5.5.
Up next for Upper St. Clair is Kate.
We have Kate diving next for Upper St. Clair.
Back dive straight.
Kate will do a back dive straight.
7.
Kate's scores are 7.5, 5.5, and a 7.
Up next, North Allegheny is Maddie.
Diving next for North Allegheny, we have Maddie.
Back 1 1/2 somersault pike.
Maddie will be doing a back 1 1/2 somersault pike. Maddie's scores are 7, 4 1/2, 4. Addison diving next for Upper St. Clair.
Back dive pike.
Addison will be doing a back dive pike. Addison's scores
6 1/2.
are 6 1/2, 6, 6. We diving for North Allegheny,
1/2 somersault.
who will be doing a back 1 1/2 somersault pike. Zoe's scores are 7, 6, 8.
Up next is Maya from North
Following Zoe, we have Maya from North Allegheny.
3D. Back 1 1/2 somersault.
Maya will be doing a back 1 1/2 somersault with a twist.
3.
Scores are 6, 6 1/2,
6 1/2.
6 1/2.
Up next on North Allegheny is Alex. Dive 204C.
Starting the fourth round of diving for the boys, we have Alex from North Allegheny.
2.0.
Alex scores are 4 1/2, 3 1/2, 4 1/2. We have Sam Levy from Upper St. Clair
02A. Back 1 somersault.
doing a back 1 somersault straight.
1.7.
Scores were 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2.
Next is for North Allegheny is Lucas.
North Allegheny's Lucas will be diving next.
Back 1 1/2 somersault.
Lucas will be doing a back 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Lucas' scores were 7, 6, 5, and 1/2.
Dive 5, 2, 3.
Will from North Allegheny
Back 1 1/2 somersault.
will be doing a back 1 1/2 somersault with a 1 1/2 twist.
2.1.
Will's scores are 6 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2.
Dive number 5, fifth round.
Leading off the 5th round of diving, we have Ava from North Allegheny.
Inward dive pike.
Ava will be doing an inward dive pike.
1.5. Seven, 6 and a
Ava's
half.
scores were 7, 6 1/2, 6.
Next is Barbara St. Clair's Kate, dive 5, 2, 2, 2.
We have Kate diving next for Upper St. Clair.
1 somersault, 1 twist, free.
Kate will be doing a back 1 somersault with 1 twist. Kate's scores were 4 1/2, 5, 4 1/2.
Up next is Maddie from North Allegheny.
We have Maddie diving for North Allegheny. Following Kate,
Somersault, 1 twist, free.
she'll be doing a somersault with 1 twist.
1.9.
Maddie's scores are 6 1/2, 5 1/2,
5
and 5 1/2.
Up next for Upper St. Clair is Addison.
We have Addison diving next for Upper St. Clair.
31D. Back 1 1/2 somersault.
Addison's going to do a back 1 1/2 somersault with 1/2 twist. Scores are 6, 5 1/2, and 5 1/2.
Up next for North Allegheny is Zoe.
We have Zoe diving next for North Allegheny.
Reverse 1 1/2 somersault tuck.
Zoe will be doing a reverse 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Zoe's scores are 7, 6, 6 1/2.
Dive number 5 for North Allegheny's Maya is
Maya will be diving next for North Allegheny.
1 1/2
Maya will be doing an inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Maya's scores are 6 1/2, 8, 7 1 1/2.
Up next for North Allegheny is Alex. Dive number
Kicking off the 5th round for the boys, we have Alex from North Allegheny.
inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck.
Alex will be doing an inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Alex scores are 3 1/2, 4, 3 1/2.
Up next for Upper St. Clair is
Following Alex, we have Sam from Upper St. Clair.
D. Back 1 somersault 1 1/2.
Sam will be doing a back 1 somersault, 1 1/2 twist. Sam's scores are 4 1/2, 5 1/2, 6.
Up next is Lucas from North
We have Lucas
Allegheny.
diving for North Allegheny.
Line C. Reverse 1 1/2
Lucas will be doing a
somersault tuck.
reverse 1 1/2 somersault tuck.
2.1.
Gosh, his mask is like. Scores are 6, 4 1/2, 5 1/2.
Number 5 for Will from North Allegheny.
We have Will, the final diver in round 5. Will be doing a forward 1 1/2 somersault with 1 twist.
Difficulty 2.2.
Will's scores are 8, 6, 8. Leading off the final round of diving,
For North Allegheny,
we have Ava from North Allegheny.
403C. Inward 1 1/2 somersault.
Ava will be doing an inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Ava's scores are 7, 5, 5.
Final dive for Kate Petkoff of Upper St. Clair, dive 402C, inward. 1 somersault tuck. Degree
Kate's final dive will be an inward 1 somersault tuck. Kate's scores are 5 1/2, 5, 5. Next up, we have Maddie from North Allegheny. She'll be doing an inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Maddie's scores are 6 1/2, 5 1/2, and 4 1/2. Addison Burnett's final dive will be an inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck. Addison's scores are 4 1/2, 3, 3.
Final dive for North Allegheny, Zoe. Dive 5225D. Back 1 somersault, 2 1/2 twist free.
Zoe from North Allegheny will be diving next. Zoe's scores are 6 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2.
North Allegheny's Maya, dive 5.
We have Maya from North Allegheny.
D. Reverse 1 1/2 somersault.
Her final dive will be a reverse 1 1/2 somersault with a twist.
2.6.
Maya's scores are 8, 7, 7. Kicking off the final round of diving for the boys, we have Alex from North Allegheny. He's doing a forward 2 somersault tuck. Alex scores are 4, 4 and 1/2, 4 and 1/2, 5. Sam Levy from Upper St. Clair is about to do his final dive. Sam's final dive is an inward 1 and 1/2 tuck. Sam's scores are 7 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 6 and 1/2. Lucas from North Allegheny will begin his final dive. He will be doing an inward 1 and 1/2. Lucas's scores are 6 and 1/2, 7, 5.
Final event of the competition is Will Schnepp, North Allegheny.
Will is the final diver today.
Inward 2 somersault tuck.
Will be doing an inward 2 somersault tuck. Will's scores are 6, 4 and 1/2, 5. And that will conclude the diving portion of the meet. And we will return to the swimming portion of the meet in a moment, kicking it off with the girls' 100-yard butterfly. We're about to kick off the second half of the meet, but before we do, I wanted to let everybody know the score. Now, remember, this is the score before diving. The girls, Upper St. Clair, 23, North Allegheny, 39, and the boys, 28.5, North Allegheny, 33.5. So once again, that's before diving, and it's a close meet. So stay tuned. We'll be starting up with the 100 butterfly next.
She asked Josh for a couple.
Okay, welcome back. We're about to kick off the girls' 100-yard butterfly. They're lined up behind the blocks. In lane 2, we have Vivian Lee, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Serena Krishnaswamy, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Ella Ogden, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Amanda Idar, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Sophia Hawar, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Evie Sullivan, Upper St. Clair. And Lane 8, Greta Mott, North Allegheny. Okay, start the girls 100-yard butterfly. Leading off, we have Ella Ogden and Amanda Adar. Turning first. Vivian Lee is right in there with them. Actually, and so is Greta Mott over in lane 8. And Sophia Hawar in lane 6. Looks like Ella Ogden's going to get to the wall first on the 50, followed really closely by Amanda Adar. And a tight race for third between Greta Mott, Sophia Hawar, and Vivian Lee. Ella Ogden's maintained her lead ahead at the third turn. Looks like Amanda Adar's doing her best to see if she can close the gap between them. But I think the race is going to go to Ella Ogden. Yep, Ella Ogden touches first, 58.49. Amanda Adar, 58.77. Great race. Third place, we have Sophia Hawar, a minute 98. Fourth place, Vivian Lee, 101.35. Fifth place, Greta Mott, 101.47. Sixth place, Serena Krishnaswamy, 105.41. And seventh place, Evie Sullivan, 107.34. Next up, we have the boys 100-yard butterfly. Lane 1, Boshi Dong, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Hayden Klein, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Jason Zhang, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Timothy Compton, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Ganesh Sivaramakrishnan, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, William Gal, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Colby Bernard, Upper St. Clair. And Lane 8, Riley Williams, North Allegheny. So this is the men's 100-yard butterfly. The men are in. Off the start, looks like Ganesh slightly ahead of Tim Compton from North Allegheny. At the turn, with the rest of the male swimmers and a tight pack just behind them. Although as we go into the 50, it looks like Ganesh is pulled slightly ahead with Tim Compton and William Gal very closely behind, followed by Jason Zhang and Colby Bernard. At the third turn, Ganesh maintains his lead with the North Allegheny swimmers in second and third. And in fourth place, we have Jason Zhang. The race will go to Ganesh with a 50.85, followed in second place by Timothy Compton, 52.93. Third place, William Gal, 53 flat. Fourth place, Jason Zhang, 53.84. And Ganesh Sivaramakrishnan just broke the pool record with his 50.85. Congratulations, Ganesh. Great swim. We've got the girls 100-yard freestyle next. Lane 1, Rachel Fibby, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Sarah Gunnett, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Caitlin Connors, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Quinn Frost, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Taylor Connor, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Rebecca Mellinson, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Abby Rakowski, Upper St. Clair. And Lane 8, Madison Wasilko, North Allegheny.
North Allegheny, Madison Wasilko.
Should be an interesting race. Taylor Connors broke the 200 freestyle pool record earlier in the meet, and Caitlin Connors, her sister, broke the 50 freestyle pool record. Looks like the two Connors sisters are out fast. Quinn Frost right there in the middle. We have Abby Rakowski hanging very tough in lane 7. So right now, Taylor Connors flipped first, followed by Caitlin and Abby. Vying for fourth, we have Quinn Frost and Rebecca Mellinson. So this looks like this may be an Upper St. Clair sweep. Over in lanes 1 and 2, we have a good race between Rachel Fibby and Sarah Gunnett for 6th place. And that race goes to Taylor Connor, 51.75. 2nd place, Caitlin Connor, 52.73. And 3rd place, Abby Rakowski, 53.50. Terrific job, and I believe that is a new pool record. It is for Taylor Connors. Congratulations, Taylor. 2 pool records in one day. Quite a swim. Next up, we have the boys 100-yard freestyle. Pavel Shabanoff in lane 1, Upper St. Clair. Tyler Tippo, lane 2, North Allegheny. Alexei Shabanoff, lane 3, Upper St. Clair. Ben Gavrin, lane 4, North Allegheny. Ryan Shenshachak, lane 5, Upper St. Clair. Stuart Messer, lane 6, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Matthew Zukowski, Upper St. Clair. And Ethan Birdie in lane 8 for North Allegheny. And the boys are off. It's a tight race going into the first turn. Looks like Ryan Senchishak may have a slight lead over Ben Gavrin. The two are beginning to pull out a little bit going into the turn for the 50, followed very closely by Alexei Shabanoff and Stuart Messer and Matt Wiesikowski. Actually, this is a tight race all around, although Ryan Senchishak has pulled ahead slightly. With Ben Gavrin catching up, the two are going to flip at about the same time. Coming down, it's going to come down to the final lap. 3rd place is a race between Alexei Shabanoff, Stuart Messer, and Matt Wiesikowski. Let's see who can get his hand to the wall first. That's Ryan Senchishak with a 48.72. Ben Gavrin in 2nd, 49.07. Alexei Shabanoff in 3rd, 50.3. 4th place, Stuart Messer, 50.4. 4th place, Stuart Messer, 50.4. 5th place, Matt Wiesikowski, 50.58. 6th place, Tyler Teppo, 50.6. 7th place, Pavel Shabanoff, 53.26. And 8th place, Ethan Birdie, 53.69. Okay, we've got the distance race up next with the girls 500-yard freestyle. In lane 2 for North Allegheny, we have Lily Corval. In lane 3 for Upper St. Clair, Kat Marchando. Lane 4 for North Allegheny, Molly Smyers. Lane 5, Sophia Schlichting for Upper St. Clair. And lane 7, lane 6, Kara Mim, North Allegheny. So once again, this is a race of strategy. At the first 50, it looks like Molly Smyers is out ahead, just ahead of Sophia Schlichting and Kara Mim, with a tight race between Lily Corval and Kat Marchando. Molly Smyers remains in first, with Sophia Schlichting and Kara Mim battling for 2nd place. Lily Corval has pulled a slight lead for 4th, and Kat Marchando is in 5th. At the 200 mark, we have Molly Smyers turning. Soph Schlichting turning in second. And Cara Mim right behind her. Their splits are about a tenth apart between Cara Mim and Soph Schlichting. Lily Corville in fourth, and Kat Marchando following up in fifth. Molly Smyers just flipped at the halfway point. She's holding about a pretty consistent times of 30.5. And it looks like Cara Mim has begun to gain a little ground on Soph Schlichting. Her split on that 50 was slightly faster. Lily Corville is starting to catch Cara Mim and Soph Schlichting. We'll see if she's able to pick up her pace a little bit and catch them. Molly Smyers remains in first place. Cara Mim has pulled slightly ahead of Soph Schlichting, though it remains a very tight race for second, with Lily Corville coming up in fourth, and Kat Marchando still in fifth. At the next turn, Molly will have a 100 or 4 laps left. Okay, when Molly comes down to flip at the start end, the starter is going to blow his whistle, signaling that she has a 50 left in the race. Cara Mim has begun to pull ahead, and now is in second place pretty firmly, with Soph Schlichting in third, Lily Corville in fourth, and Kat Marchando in fifth. The pool record is a 5:09.51. I think we're going to see it broken here by Molly Smyers. Yep, great job, Molly. 5:05.39. That's a new pool record. Congratulations. Coming in second, we have Cara Mim with a 5:15.75 and Soph Schlichting with a 5:19.39. Fourth place, we have Lily Corville finishing with a 5:29.28. And we have Kat Marchando finishing up with a 6:04.88.
Molly Smyers with a pool record 5:05.
We have the boys 500 next. Lane 1, Luke Bishop from Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Josh Birdie, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Andrew White, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Zachary Jubek, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Ethan Neal, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Elliot Maravich, North Allegheny. And Lane 7, Max Shipley, Upper St. Clair. And I apologize. It sounds like they may have switched their swimmers on me. Josh Birdie is actually in lane 8. Jacob Uraj is in 2. So I apologize, Jacob and Josh. The sheet I have lists a little differently, and it appears that the lineup has been updated since this was printed. So right now everybody looks like they're pretty much neck and neck going into the first 50. Elliot Maravich has a slight lead over Ethan Neal, with Zachary Jubek, Andrew White, Jacob Uraj, and Max Shipley, all battling pretty closely for third place. And Josh Birdie and Luke Bishop racing for 7th. Ethan Neal and Elliot Maravich are out in the front. Although Zachary Jubek is chasing them down, he's not letting them get too far ahead. Neither is Jacob Uraj. Andrew White remains right in the mix as well. Now it's a 3-way race for first between Ethan Neal, Zachary Jubek, and Elliot Maravich. Jacob Uraj is coming up to make it a 4-way race for first. Zachary Jubek has pulled into first. He's about a body length ahead with Jacob Uraj, Ethan Neal, and Elliot Maravich close behind in a race for second. We'll see if he can maintain his lead. We have Andrew White and Max Shipley racing for 5th. Zachary Jubek has taken a commanding lead here. He's now over a body length ahead of Ethan Neal, Jacob Uraj, and Elliot Maravich, who all remain pretty tightly packed for second place. Andrew White has started to pick up. He's starting to move into that race for second, as is Max Shipley, with Luke Bishop and Josh Birdie racing for 7th. Okay, Zachary Jubek has 5 laps left. And it looks like he has, with his commanding lead, has this one tied up for first. However, second place remains up in the air with Ethan Neal, Jacob Uraj, and Elliot Maravich all racing, and Andrew White coming in from behind with Max Shipley as well. The starter is going to blow the whistle over Jacob. He will have 150 left. Let's see, Ethan Neal starting to pull ahead. He's moved into second place with Jacob Uraj and Elliot Maravich in a close race for third. Andrew White coming up in 4th. We'll see what he's got left in the tank. He's chasing down Jacob Uraj and Elliot Maravich. Zachary Jubik just won the race, a 4:49.24, followed by Ethan Neal in second with a 4:53.11. Third place, Elliot Maravich, 4:54.32. Fourth place, Jacob Urash, 4:54.86. Fifth place, Andrew White, 4:55.31. Sixth place, Max Shipley, 5 minutes, .22. Seventh place, Josh Birdie, 5:03.72. And Jacob Urash just broke the pool record with his 4:49.24. Or, I'm sorry, Zachary Jubek just broke the pool record. Congratulations, Zachary. Terrific swim.
The girls' 200-yard freestyle relay game. 3, number St. Clair.
Up next, we have the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1, we have Upper St. Clair, Clara Senchashak, Sophia Montoya, Kat Marchando, and Sophia Schlichting. Lane 3, we have Upper St. Clair, Caitlin Connors, Rachel Fibby, Abby Rakowski, and Taylor Connor. Lane 5, North Allegheny, Haley Miller, Lexi Sundgren, Rebecca Mellinson, and Molly Smyers. And Lane 7, North Allegheny, Ella Ogden, Olivia Kissow, Brooke Glinsky, and Isabel Dietz. And in lane 8, we have North Allegheny, Carissa Jones, Kendall Haynes, Madison Wasoko, and Sarah Gunnett. Lane 3, Caitlin Connors for Upper St. Clair out to a fast start. She's heading off to Rachel Fibby, followed very closely by Haley Miller, who just handed off to Lexi Sundgren, and Ella Ogden, who just handed off to Olivia Kissel. Upper St. Clair looks like they still have a slight lead, which Lexi Sundgren is closing quickly. Lexi Sundgren is going to touch first, handing off to Rebecca Mellinson. Rachel Fibby will hand off to Abby Rakowski, and Olivia Kissel to Brooke Glinsky. Abby Rakowski's closed the gap and re-caught up with North Allegheny. It's going to come down to the fourth swimmer. We have Taylor Connors for Upper St. Clair and Molly Smyers for North Allegheny. They went off at about the same time. This should be an exciting finish to this race. And in third place, not far behind, we have Isabel Dietz for North Allegheny. Looks like Taylor Connors may have this race. We'll see what Molly Smyers has got left on the last 25. The race is going to go to Upper St. Clair and Taylor Connors. Congratulations, 1:37.79, which is a new pool record. Lots of pool records going down today. It's a fast meet, lots of great races. So Upper St. Clair with a new pool record of 1:37.79. North Allegheny in second with a 1:38.53. North Allegheny in third with a 1:40.86. Upper St. Clair, North Allegheny in fourth with a 1:48.67. And Upper St. Clair in fifth with a 1:49.77.
In lane 1, Upper St. Clair, lane 3, Upper St. Clair, and in lane 6, North Allegheny.
Next up, we have Heat 1 of 2 for the boys' 200-yard freestyle relay. Lane 1, we have Upper St. Clair, Luis Quiroga Castaneda, Mahesh Lakshminarayan, Rohith Nadimpali, and Luke Bishop. Lane 3 for Upper St. Clair, we have Matthew Fibby, Noah Levine, Boshi Dong, and Max Shipley. And lane 6 for North Allegheny, we have Nico Jacobs Alicorn, Jake Reckenmacher, Elliot Maravich, and Josh Birdie. This is heat 1 for the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Oh, they're stepping them down. They may be combining the heats. Okay, I apologize for the delay. It looks like there were some changes. In lane 3, we have Upper St. Clair. We have Phoebe, Levine, Dong, and Shipley. And in lane 6 for North Allegheny, we have Jacobs, Alcorn, Breckenmacher, Maravich, and Birdie. And it's a close race. And actually, they touched about the same time. Second swimmer went off at about the same time for each relay. North Allegheny has gained a slight lead. Jake Reckenmacher will now hand off to Elliot Maravich and Noah Levine to Boshi Dong. North Allegheny's pulling ahead. They'll now hand off to their final swimmer, Josh Birdie, and Upper St. Clair. Boshi Dong will hand off to Max Shipley. This heat will go to North Allegheny with a time of 1:37.06. Upper St. Clair finishes with a 1:41.39. Next up, we have heat 2. Lane 1, Upper St. Clair, Whit Burns, Colby Bernard, Ethan Lazinski, and Pavel Shabanow. Lane 3, Upper St. Clair, Ganesh Sivaramakrishnan, second swimmer Jason Zhang, Ethan Neo, and Ryan Senchashak. Lane 5, Jacob McCarron, Tyler Tapo, Timothy Compton, and Matthew Turzai. And lane 7, North Allegheny, Ben Gavrin, Hayden Klein, Ethan Birdie, and Stuart Messer. These are up and ready to go. Looks like a tight race at the turn. It looks like Jacob McCarron, they've had the slight lead, but Ganesh had a terrific wall and it pulled it slightly ahead off that turn. Great job. Ganesh hands off to Jason Zhang, Jacob McCarron to Tyler Tapo. The race remains really tight between the middle two teams. And the race for third is actually quite close as well. Jason Zhang, slight lead as he hands off to Ethan Neal. Tyler Tapo hands off to Timothy Compton. In lane 1, we have Ethan Lazinski is swimming Ethan Birdie. And they are actually quite close as well for third place. Ethan Niels handing off to Ryan Senchishak, Tim Compton to Matthew Turzai. Matthew Turzai had a great start, but it looks like Ryan Senchishak may have this. They're followed in third place by the North Allegheny team in lane 7, Stuart Messer, and in fourth, Pavel Shabanov in lane 1. Congratulations, Upper St. Clair, with the win. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Just off the pool record. Oh, I'm sorry. They got the pool record. I was reading the wrong time. Terrific job, guys. Another pool record falls. Upper St. Clair 128.53 with the new pool record, followed by North Allegheny 129.42. Up next, we have the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1, we have Emily Whiteford, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Madeline Harris, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Lily Bernard, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Greta Mott, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Amanda Idar, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Vivian Lee, North Allegheny. And Lane 7, Freya Kyle, Upper St. Clair. It's a close race, but it looks like Greta Mott has a slight lead going into the first turn with Lily Bernard, Amanda Adar, and Vivian Lee tightly packed in there, racing for second. Greta Mott's continued to pull slightly ahead, although Amanda Adar had a terrific turn and actually just caught her off that wall. Shaped up to be a very good race between Greta Mott and Amanda Adar, with Vivian Lee very close behind and Lily Bernard just off of her shoulder. We have a tight race for sixth place as well between Emily Whiteford, Freya Kyle, and Madeline Harris. Looks like Greta Mott may have taken back her lead. She finishes slightly ahead of Amanda Adar with a minute .48. Amanda Adar 101.05. Third place, Vivian Lee, 102.13. And fourth place, Lily Bernard, 104.21. Fifth place goes to Emily Whiteford, 108.87. Sixth to Freya Kyle, 109.14. And who just outtouched Maddie Harris with a 109.15. We have the boys' 100-yard backstroke up next. Lane 1, Topher Bishop, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Owen Williams, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Daniel Wang, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, William Gao, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Ganesh Sivaramakrishnan, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Margot Kasanovich, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Alexei Shabanov, Upper St. Clair. And Lane 8, Riley Williams, North Allegheny. Okay, the boys' 100 back is off. It's a good start. Daniel Wang and Ganesh are neck and neck with William Gao in there as well. So the three, and then the race for fourth is tight between Topher Bishop, Owen Williams, Margot Kasanovich, Alexei Shabanov, and Riley Williams. At the end of the first 100, it looks like Ganesh may have pulled slightly ahead, but William Gao and Daniel Wang are not letting him get any lead. Looks like Ganesh may have just be able to pull this out. Great job. Followed by Daniel Wang and William Gao. Terrific job. Fourth place, goes to Alexei Shabanov. Fifth place, Owen Williams. Sixth place, Marco Kasanovich. Seventh place, Riley Williams. And eighth place, Topher Bishop. Next up, we have the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 2 from North Allegheny, Sophie Huar. Lane 3, Evie Sullivan, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Olivia Kissel, North Allegheny. Lane 7, Serena Krishnaswamy, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, Natalie Sens, North Allegheny. And Lane 5, Becca Kopaz, Upper St. Clair. Once again, this is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. Off the start, we have Natalie Sens and Olivia Kissel and Sophie Huar pulling ahead, racing for first, with Evie Sullivan and Serena Krishnaswamy racing for fourth. Natalie Sens has taken a lead, turning at the first 50, followed by Olivia Kissel and Sophie Huar. Evie Sullivan and Serena Krishnaswamy are in a tight race for fourth, followed by Becca Kopaz. Looks like this race is going to go to Natalie Sens. And it does. She finishes with a 106.71, followed in second by Olivia Kissel, 108.62, and Sophie Huar in third with a 111.52. Fourth place, we have fourth place, we have Evie Sullivan, 119.38. Fifth place, Serena Krishnaswamy, 119.76. Close race between those girls, and Evie Sullivan was able to pull it out in the end, followed by Becca Kopaz with 132.75. Next up, we have the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Alex Petkoff, Upper St. Clair. Lane 2, Wyatt Corville, North Allegheny. Lane 3, Will Perham, Upper St. Clair. Lane 4, Jacob McCarron, North Allegheny. Lane 5, Josh Matheny, Upper St. Clair. Lane 6, David Shee, North Allegheny. And lane 7, Patrick Benedict, Upper St. Clair. We have Josh Matheny ahead of Jacob McCarron with a close race for third between Will Perham, Alex Petkoff, David Shee, and Wyatt Corville. Josh Matheny touches first with a 54.6, followed by Jacob McCarron, 57.5. That's a new pool record for Josh Matheny. Congratulations. Finishing in third place, we have Will Perham, 101.07. Fourth place, Wyatt Corville, 102.16. Fifth place, Patrick Benedict, 102.52. Sixth place, David Shee, 103.57. And seventh place, Alex Petkoff, 104 flat.
Event number 23. The girl.
Next up, we have the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. We have two heats. In heat one, lane 3, we have Upper St. Clair, led off by Kat Marchando, Sophia Montoya, Evie Sullivan, and Emily Whiteford. Lane 5, North Allegheny, Michaela Tiapo, Brooke Linsky, Sarah Gunnett, and Madeline Harris. And lane 7, we have North Allegheny, Kendall Haynes, Carissa Jones, Madison Mosilko, and Lily Koval. North Allegheny's pulled out to an early lead with Michaela Tiapo. About a body length ahead of Kendall Haynes and Kat Marchando. Michaela Tiapo will be handing off to Brooke Linsky. Kendall Haynes to Carissa Jones, and Kat Marchando to Sophia Montoya. North Allegheny in lane 6 maintains their lead. Handing off to their third swimmer, Sarah Gunnett. Lane 7, handed off from Carissa Jones to Madison Mosilko, and Upper St. Clair, Sophia Montoya to Evie Sullivan. One final swimmer to go, North Allegheny in lane 6. Sarah Gunnett will be handing off to Madeline Harris, still in the lead. Madison Mosilko to Lily Corville in lane 7. And the final swimmer in lane 3, Evie Sullivan, will hand off to Emily Whiteford. We have Madeline Harris in lane 6, finishing first in the heat for North Allegheny, followed by Lily Corville in lane 7, North Allegheny, finishing second. and Emily Whiteford will finish third for Upper St. Clair.
Girls 106. Score will be audited going in.
It's a very, very close meet. For the boys, right now they're tied at 85.5 apiece. It's coming down to the final relay. So it should be a very exciting final relay. The girls' score is 106 North Allegheny to 66 Upper St. Clair. So the boys' event, the score will be audited to make sure everything is entered correctly. And hope everybody's cheering and sending good vibes to the team they're rooting for from home. It's a really exciting, this is the way we want to watch a meet end. This is how high school swimming should look. Right now, we have the second heat of the girls 400-yard freestyle relay in the water. Lane 1, Upper St. Clair, Clara Senchishak, Freya Kyle, Lily Bernard, and Sophia Schlichting. Lane 3, Upper St. Clair, Caitlin Connors, Abby Rakowski, Amanda Idar, and Taylor Connors. Lane 5, North Allegheny, Molly Smyers, Quinn Frost, Haley Miller, and Lexi Sundgren. And Lane 7, North Allegheny, Delaney Kennedy, Isabel Dietz, Ella Ogden, and Kara Mim. Right now, is there the first swimmers? Actually, I handed off. Second swimmers are in the water right now. Abby Rakowski in lane 3 and Quinn Frost. It's a very close race for first place between the two swimmers. Coming up behind, we have Isabel Dietz over in lane 7. And in lane 1, we have Freya Kyle. Looks like Abby Rakowski may have pulled ahead slightly on that turn. She's going to be handing off to Amanda Idar for Upper St. Clair. Quinn Frost will be handing off to Haley Miller for North Allegheny. Remains an exciting race for first between the girls, with lane 7, Ella Ogden, who just dove in, not far behind. Freya Kyle just handed off to Lily Bernard in lane 1. So the race for first remains very close. It's going to come down to, it looks like, a race between Lexi Sundgren and Taylor Connors. Amanda Idar has a slight lead. We'll see if it's enough. Looks like Taylor Connors is going to take this one and run with it. She is about a body length on Lexi Sundgren. There's always a second 50, but it looks like Taylor's got this. And it looks like they are going to smash that pool record with a 3:32.31. Congratulations. They just broke the pool record by 7 seconds. Terrific job. North Allegheny coming in second, also under the pool record with a 3:33.87. And North Allegheny in third as well with a 3:43 flat. Followed by Upper St. Clair in fourth with a 3:55.9.
Rakowski, Adar, and Connors, a new pool record by 7 seconds, 3 minutes, 32.31. Freestyle relay, heat 1. Upper St. Clair will be in lanes 1 and 3, North Allegheny in lanes
Okay, final race of the day. We have the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. In Heat 1, we have Upper St. Clair in lane 1, Whit Burns, Mahesh Lakshminayaran, Noah Levine, and Luis Quiroga Castaneda. Lane 3, Upper St. Clair, Max Shipley, Matthew Fibby, Colby Bernard, and Pavel Shabanow. Lane 5, North Allegheny, Ethan Birdie, Elliot Maravich, Marco Kasanovich, and David Shee. And in lane 7, North Allegheny, Nico Jacobs Alicorn, Josh Birdie, Jake Reckenmacher, and Owen Williams. In the ladder. And it looks like Upper St. Clair did not swim the relay in lane 1, so we just have lane 3. Max Shipley's in the lead right now. He's swimming North Allegheny's Ethan Birdie in 5, and Nico Jacobs Alicorn in 7. Close race between the three. Max Shipley has a slight lead. It's actually starting to pull ahead. And he's going to finish his leg with about a body length ahead of the Ethan Birdie. Max Shipley's going to hand off to Matthew Fibby, Ethan Birdie to Elliot Maravich, and Nico Jacobs Alicorn to Josh Birdie. Matthew Fibby is maintaining the lead. He's about a body length ahead of North Allegheny's second swimmer, Elliot Maravich, over in lane 5, who's about an equal distance ahead of Josh Birdie in lane 7. Matthew Fibby is going to be handing off to Colby Bernard, Elliot Maravich to Marco Kasanovich, and Josh Birdie to Jake Reckenmacher. Colby Bernard has maintained the lead, although Michael Kasanovich has gained a little bit of ground. It could come down to the fourth swimmer for each of the teams. We'll see if Upper St. Clair can maintain the half a body length lead they've got over North Allegheny at the moment. Colby Bernard just handed off to Pavel Shabanoff, Margo Kasanovich to David Shee, and Jake Ruckenmacher to Owen Williams. It's a tight race now between the two teams. Looks like David Shee may have pulled ahead. Although Pavel Shabanoff is fighting for the first place. It's going to come into whoever can get their hand to the wall first. Looks like Upper St. Clair by 8/100ths of a second, 3:28.41 to North Allegheny's 3:28.49. Next up, we have a really, really exciting race. It's come down to the boys' 400-yard freestyle relay to decide the meet. The winner of this race will win the meet. So this is incredibly exciting. And I hope from home everybody's screaming as loud as they can, sending their positive vibes. We wish you were here in the stands. I know the kids do too, but we appreciate your support. And as I said, whichever team you're cheering for, make it loud. Lane 1, we have Upper St. Clair, Matt Wierzchowski. Lane 2, Matt Wierzchowski leading off in lane 1, followed by Andrew White, Alexei Shabana, and Daniel Wang. Lane 3, Upper St. Clair, Ryan Sechashek, Jason Zhang, Ethan Neal, and Josh Matheny. Lane 5, North Allegheny, Matthew Terzai, Tyler Tampo, Timothy Compton, and Zachary Jubek. And lane 7, North Allegheny, Jacob Uraj, Ben Gavrin, Stuart Messer, and William Gall. Let's go, guys. Race, Upper St. Clair a touch ahead. In the waters, Jason Zhang for Upper St. Clair. And Tyler Tampo for North Allegheny. Andrew White for Upper St. Clair in 1, and Ben Gavrin for North Allegheny in 7. On the block next for Upper St. Clair, and Timothy Compton for North Allegheny. It looks like Daniel Wang is swimming right now for Upper St. Clair. Come down to the final swimmer. Against Jacob Uraj. Congratulations, Upper St. Clair. Followed by North Allegheny with a 3:15.47. Great swimming, guys. Fantastic way to end the meet. Congratulations to both teams for really, this is what high school swimming's about. This is why we watch it. For the girls, North Allegheny was 112 and the boys 74. The girls were 112, Upper St. Clair girls 74. I apologize. For the boys, Upper St. Clair was 93 and a half, North Allegheny 91 and a half. Great meet. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll be back next Thursday for a meet against Mount Lebanon.